I made 2 parallel videos, 5 things that I hate about anime adventures, 5 things that I love about anime adventures. And while I thought these 2 videos would perform similarly well and no one would really take a huge offense to it, boy was I wrong. On both videos, I got comments that weren't happy with what I had to say. It really is a situation where you can't please everyone, but it really made me wonder, is the anime adventures community more toxic than it was in 2022? Do I remember the community with rose-tinted glasses, or is it really the case that the anime tower defense community in general has just become a more hateful bunch of people on the internet? Well, in this video, I'm going to read some of the comments that I got, address them, and try to answer the question, is anime adventures becoming more toxic? First, we're going to read through the comments of this video, and then we'll move on to the second one. My first point in that video was that we should have Mythic Pity on the special banner. And yes, we don't have Mythic Pity on the special banner. This is still a true statement. A lot of people in the comments were flaming me saying that we already had that and that it was hidden and that you just need to spend 16,000 gems or 20,000 gems and you're gonna get it. That is not true. Sebi himself commented on my video confirming that there is no pity on the special banner. And he literally DM'd me video proof of him spending over 30,000 gems on the special banner and not getting a single mythic. If you don't think that's a problem and you don't think there's room for improvement on that front, I really don't know what to tell you. But the fact of the matter is, there is no pity on the special banner, and anyone that disagrees with me was just wrong. This was one of the top comments on that video, level 77 with Unique complaining about bad luck. The thing I don't get about this comment is that I don't understand how this correlates. How does me having Unique invalidate any of my criticisms on the game? How does me having Unique make it so we shouldn't have pity on the special banner? How does me having Unique make any of my following opinions invalid? I'll tell you the answer, it doesn't. Just because I have Unique on a unit doesn't mean that I can't form an opinion about areas of the game that I think could be improved upon. And using the argument that, oh, you have a Unique, so now I don't have to listen to you, seems dumb to me. And if you disagree with me and you disagree with the improvements, well, I'll say improvements in air quotes because some people don't think they're improvements. If you disagree with the suggestions that I have for the game, that is completely fine. In fact, I welcome disagreements. We would be a pretty boring bunch if we all agreed on the same things. But disagreeing with me just because I have a unique unit seems a little bit misplaced to me. Let's move on. So this video is this guy complaining for not being given everything. This comment strikes me as someone who did not watch the full video. Regardless, I'm gonna address this comment anyway. Not once in that video did I say that I wanted this game to start giving handouts. I say that I want things like Mythic Pity and more plentiful ways to get rerolls for free-to-play players, not because I want this game to start giving handouts, but because I see areas that this game is lacking in that I personally think they could improve in. That is the point of constructive criticism. A lot of people don't like it when you criticize their favorite game because they think that you're hating on it just to hate. I'd like to make it very clear that my comments don't come from a place of hate or vitriol or anger. I am making videos like that because I like the game and I want to see it improve upon the formula that it already started. Saying that I'm complaining and about not being given everything really makes no sense to me because not once in that video did I say, oh yeah, this game sucks because I didn't get a unique and 5 rerolls, and this game sucks because I didn't get a mythic unit after 1 summon. I never said that, and I never make that out to be the case, which is why I just don't understand this comment, but I thought I'd talk about it anyway. Let's move on. I don't know if you're using your brain, but the worthiness is good if you want to save up rerolls and not use much, limiting the worst you can get at B+. Basically, it's a risk you have to take if you're aiming for SSS. Use your brain, please. You prove also on how much stat rerolls you wasted by doing it on 0% worthiness and only get not so good AAA stats. So stupid. I imagine this comment takes offense with the fact that I said that the reroll system for stat potential wasn't very good, and that I think it should at least guarantee an A- at 100% worthiness. Let's analyze the first part of this comment. You're saying that worthiness is good because it guarantees you can get B+ or higher. I never said worthiness was bad, I simply said it could be a little bit better. You also say that rolling with 100% potential is just one of the risks that you have to take if you want SSS stats, and you're telling me I should use my brain. Well, not once in my video did I say that I wanted SSS stats to be easier to get. All I said was that I think reroll potential, if you have 100% worthiness, should at least guarantee A-. But yeah, You're right, I'm the one not using my brain when you completely disregarded what I said in the video. The second part of the comment says that I proved him right by wasting rerolls on 0% worthiness and only getting, and I quote, not so good AAA stats. It's ironic that you say that's not very good when you're not even guaranteed to get AAA stats with 100% worthiness. I would really appreciate it if there were some changes to reroll potential to at least make it so you're guaranteed to get A- at the worst. So if you're really unlucky, you're not going to get screwed over. And those were the exact words that I used in my video. And that suggestion that I said, I still stand by it after your comment. Because all you did was call me stupid, but you didn't really tell me why you think I was stupid. Nor did you back up any of your arguments. It was more so just, you criticize a game I like, you are stupid. Because I said so. Here's the full comment for context. I'm going to be focusing on the bottom reply because saying that I'm milking AA for views is like saying that grass is green. Obviously, I'm making Anime Adventures videos because they get good views. I wouldn't be making them if no one was watching them. But let's move on to the reply because that's the one that really stuck out to me. No, he could just like actually create quality content instead of just whining about everything. You are absolutely right. All I do is whine on this channel. I never make positive content. All I do is whine. I would never make videos that are different or out of the norm in order to entertain you guys. I have never spent time making highly edited videos for your entertainment. No, that's not me. I would never do that. Let's move on. Top 5 things I hate about Perry. Number 1, he made videos on anime defenders. Wow, a tower defense YouTuber making videos on tower defense games? Who would have thought? Number 2, he's below level 100 on Anime Adventures. Gee, I'm sorry I didn't boot up my tiny task back then just so I could be over level 100 so your opinion wouldn't be that bad about me. Number 3, his profile picture. I don't know what you have against dogs wearing tuxedos, but alright. Number 4, his voice, there's some about it, I just hate it. Okay, well, there's not much I can do about that. I'm sorry that you feel that way. And the last one, all he makes is clickbait and it's working. Huh, all I make is clickbait, huh? Well, let's take a look through my videos and see if that's true. 5 things I hate, well, I talked about that. Interviewing YouTubers, I did that. This game is better than the strongest battlegrounds. Yeah, that's subjective, I'll give you that one. Timeline about anime defenders, anime realms got scammed, that was true. Let's see, anything that looks like clickbait over here. Oh, that's my best video ever. I need to make another one. Yeah, not seeing any clickbait in my channel at all. In fact, you can scroll through my entire channel and the closest thing that you'll ever find to clickbait is this video. Yeah, I didn't actually get banned from Anime Vanguards. That was just a joke because back then, me and my friend Lord Tomo started fake beef because we had nothing else to cover in Anime Vanguards. That's how dry the game was back then. If you really want to call that clickbait, sure. It's nowhere near as predatory as other clickbait practices that are commonly used on YouTube, but if you really want to be technical about it, sure, you can call that clickbait. Does that make me a clickbait YouTuber? No. If you look through my videos, 99% of the time what I have as my title is what I talk about in the video. So saying that all I do is post clickbait and it's working is really disingenuous to say because if you've looked at my channel for more than 30 seconds, you would know that that's not the case. Let's move on to some of the comments in this video because although this was a positive video, you'd be surprised as to what some people have to say about that. Always glazing Anime Adventures, you sheep. I guess we're just gonna ignore the fact that the uploads right before that video were both me criticizing Anime Adventures. But you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm the sheep for talking positively about a game I like, and you are not the sheep for calling me a glazer without doing a single second of research. Let's move on. So there's nothing you liked. World skippers were already a thing. Matchmaking was already a thing. You are right. They were already a thing. And you know in what game they were already a thing? Anime Adventures. And what is the video titled? 5 things I loved about Anime Adventures. So it makes sense that the things that I mentioned would be in that game, don't they? At this point, I feel like I'm turning into one of Eclipse's videos where he does Daily Dose of Stupid. I don't know if you've seen those videos. I like watching them. He just reads over comments. You know, it feels like that's what this video is turning into. So I'm going to try to pivot that back to our central question. Is Anime Adventures as a community getting more toxic? Here's the thing. If you don't like me as a content creator, maybe you don't like my voice, you don't like what I have to say, you don't like my opinions, that is completely fine. And you are entitled to that opinion. Because I'm well aware that I'm not a perfect person, I know that my videos could always be better, and so could my enunciation, so could the way that I develop my ideas. But I'm just doing it as a passion project. I'm doing YouTube because it's something that I love to do. I love making videos every day. I like talking about these games, and I'm not going to stop doing that just because someone doesn't like me. I do think that as a whole, the internet has become more toxic over the years, and obviously that's going to translate into anime adventures. Call me crazy, but back in 2023, 2022, I don't remember anime adventures or the anime tower defense community as a whole being as negative and toxic as they are today. Back then, the biggest debate would be, oh, do you play ASTD or do you play AA? Oh, you play this game? Cool, I'm gonna go play this other game that I like. And that was it. Nowadays, if you make an opinion about any sort of tower defense game, you're gonna have someone in your comment section cursing you and your entire family. And I just don't get it. I don't know why, but I do think that's the case. I've noticed that trend as time has gone on, that the anime tower defense community is just more negative than they were in the past. Now, you could disagree with me on this, because it's not like I can go back in time and prove it to you, it's just my personal opinion. I want to highlight two comments that I really like, and these are two comments that disagreed with me. But the reason that I like them so much is not because they disagreed with me on the basis that I'm not high enough level or that I have a unique or that I don't have a unique. No, they disagreed with me and actually gave me reasoning as to why that is. They backed up their argument and told me why they believe the thing that they believe in. And I love reading these types of comments because I think it's really important that we have an open discussion about our favorite games, what they could improve on, what they are doing well, without being at each other's throats, without being angry at each other. Comments like this give me hope for the anime tower defense community because it proves to me that there are still people out there who are willing to have a discussion about these games, who are willing to give me their viewpoints and how they think and giving me their reasoning as to why they disagree with me. I absolutely love it and I welcome it all the time. A saying that I really like is that ego kills growth, and I think that applies to the anime tower defense community as well. If you have a high ego and you think that your opinions are never wrong and that anyone that disagrees with you is stupid, you are never going to grow as a person, and your opinions are going to remain the same and you'll never be open to any type of different viewpoint than the one that you already have. I know that I'm not a perfect person, and my opinions in my videos, they could always be wrong. I could always be misinformed. I could always be saying the wrong thing, which is why I always try to keep an open mind when I read my comments. And comments like these genuinely make me consider, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we can respectfully disagree with one another. Even though neither of those comments necessarily changed my mind about what I said in the video, I absolutely respect their opinions, and I'm glad that they commented that on the video. I'm glad that they gave me their point of view, because now that's food for thought next time that I make a future video. I really love reading these comments because I internalize them and I always keep them in mind. Like I said, I read most, if not all, of the comments you leave on my videos. So when someone actually puts some thought behind what they say, it really brightens my day. And to end this video on a positive note, that is going to be it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Let me know in the comments what you think about the anime tower defense community, and we will catch you in the next one.